Yeah.
No squids, no squids.
I speak for me, not no other avatar. I'm tryna smoke my cheat and have a laugh. Coming like twerk back season in the charts. Had it one shape batty for some caliber. Aren't need fake love for no manager. I could not lie, I don't rate these amateurs. I cannot ride, but this a whole marathon. Can't turn backwards all for some passer dog. I can have things on me in the passenger car. I'm a big boss and an ambassador. Fam, I got flip flops more than these man of cars worth, and that's big facts to a next rapper dog. Guess I'm an old school rapper, true done dada, not no capper, on-site scrapper, always in Mazza. Fuck all that, I'm a grown up brother when the lights go out but the fire remains. No more playing these violent games. I ain't gotta lie, my brother, I'm ashamed of all this hurt, this pain, this that wind beneath your cell when you can't maintain. That get up and go again. Don't let pressure control your brain. Don't just mess up and float away. Fact, come closer, a little closer, it's not a game. Gave them so much from my plate, fuck my soul up along the way. Can't do road up, you gotta change. Since blue dabba dee dabba die, niggas tryna sabotage your brother day. Probably can't find myself another lane. I ain't got a manager, I got PAs, and we don't meet, we liaise, and you can't see me anyways, and you can't beat me if you train. In it though, really bro, give me that. I'm leaving city to city tap. Probably I need a bigger map. Can't be looking like diddle that, ayy. All of these rappers all twerking on TikTok and Instagram, bro, I ain't with all that. Unless, same way you cut shapes in a rave, you dip a man's face, no brickleback. And they call us violent monkeys. Try know some violence junkies. In trouble with Trident monthly. When the sound of the violence comfy, you know you're in too deep on the verse trying to silence some G. Still alive man, diving donkey. And when the face all lumpy, I bet they won't talk on me. How the fuck am I beefing these 5'4" little munchkins? Like it's not heavyweight on me, like it's not everyday on me. But I got a little gelinade on me and I will light it. They don't know what real life is like mine is. These times I'm trying to live a life of silence over a life of violence, man, fuck a hype thing. So no more games, no squids. Cause the man there ain't got no quids. And us man here know what this is. Peace and quiet exists when the lights go out but the fire remains. No more playing these violent games. I ain't gotta lie, my brother, I'm ashamed of all this hurt, this pain, this that wind beneath your cell when you can't maintain. That get up and go again. Don't let pressure control your brain. Don't just mess up and float away. Fact, come closer, a little closer, it's not a game. Gave them so much from my plate. Fuck my soul up along the way. Can't do road up, you gotta change. Since blue dabba dee dabba die, niggas tryna sabotage your brother day. Probably can't find myself another lane.
You see this fucked up life that I'm living in, man, just fucked up twice like an invalid. All cause I bust my 9 on adrenaline, cut my notes, spite my head again. Could not care if there's 9 or 10 of them. Got no fear but I got intelligence, man act weird and man's not feeling it. All this talking tough on the internet, man's not into it. Man got intellect, smoke my cigarette, sign that bigger check, see through a bigger lens, do my due diligence. Fake like silicon, sweet like cinnamon, man got rid of them. Man's not feeling them, man's not feeling it. See the smoking mirrors and a silhouette, a broken figure trying to reinvent. I'm walking with it till I see an end, while these dickheads talking like CNN. If these dickheads talking like it's me or them, then I'm pinging man, no BBM. I beat the burner, then beat the M. I hit the curb and then re-offend. I'm sick of hurting, I'm sick and tired. I just wanna feel like I'm me again. I just wanna feel my feet again. You can't walk in the shoes that my feet are in, or even walk in the room that I'm eating in. You're just there on the outside peeping in. You talk to pork and your beef needs seasoning. You don't wanna meet me on a vegan thing. You don't wanna see me on any evening. Why don't man just leave me be then? Look, I just want peace and quiet, sit in silence, close my eyelids and breathe it in. I'm sick of violence, sick of sirens, sick and tired of the shit I'm in. Wind beneath my cell when I can't maintain. That get up and go again. Don't let pressure control my brain. Don't just mess up and float away. Fact, come closer, I'm on the road, dog, it's not a game. I got no love for this pain. Lost my road dogs all on the way. Ever since Playboy and Edge died, ever since Craig Smalls and Left died, I just been out here on my life with nothing but rounds in my nine.